Hello everyone, we are in part 10th session of Advanced Financial Accounting subject. The new chapter is joint venture. So in the last sessions, we have solved so many illustrations which is related to joint venture 14 marks. So in this session also we are going to solve some question paper related illustrations. So let us start with the first one. Jayant, Kumar and Lakshman entered into joint venture and agreed to share profits and losses in the ratio of their capital contribution. They contributed rupees 2,50,000, 1,50,000 and 1 lakh respectively into the joint bank account. The purchase and sales were as follows: credit purchases from A Limited rupees 5 lakh, credit purchases from B Limited rupees 3 lakh, credit cash purchases from C Limited rupees 4 lakh, cash sales rupees 9 lakh, credit sales to C Limited rupees 6 lakh 50,000, office expenses rupees 30,000. The unsold goods were taken over by Kumar at an agreed value of rupees 20,000. Lakshman is entitled to a special commission of 5% on gross sales. All balances were settled through joint bank account at the end. Prepare joint venture account, joint bank account, A Limited account, B Limited account, C Limited account and co-ventures account. So in this illustration, they have asked us to prepare three more accounts etc. Extra, which is related to sundry debtors and creditors. So let us start with the solution. First account we are supposed to prepare joint venture account in the books of Jayant, Kumar and Lakshman ledger accounts. On the debit side, we are supposed to record with the expenditure. On the credit side, incomes. In the illustration starting, we have capital contribution, which is the deposit which will be made by three co-ventures. That will be considered while calculating co-venture account. So apart from that, we have purchase and sales were as follows. So these purchase and sales are the expenditures and income that will be taken under joint venture account. So first is credit purchase from A Limited. As they have mentioned, it is credit. Then we are supposed to take the name of creditors. So that is A is the creditor. So let us take in his name to A's account credit purchase 5 lakh. If it is paid through cash, then we can take under bank. But it is a credit purchase. The second one is also credit purchase from B Limited rupees 3 lakh. So it is also credit purchase. We can take the creditor's name, that is B Limited, to B Limited account credit purchase 3 lakh. Then the third one we have cash purchase from C Limited. So here there is no required to enter in C Limited account because it is cash purchase. So if the cash is going out, then we need to record under bank account. So two joint bank account, cash purchase from C Limited 4 lakh. So apart from that, we have sales. So that is an income that's supposed to record on credit side. Cash sales rupees 9 lakh. So as it is cash, we are supposed to take under joint bank account. So let us record that in the name of by joint bank account cash sales with the amount of rupees 9 lakh. Then we have credit sales to C Limited rupees 6 lakh 50,000. So here also credit sales is happened, money is not received yet. We are supposed to record in the name of debtors. So debtor is C Limited, that is the debtor supposed to give money. So by C Limited account credit sales 6 lakh 50,000. So apart from that, we don't have any other information on that. So let us see the sentence now. Office expenses rupees 30,000. So office expenses, which they have not said who done that expenses. So we are supposed to take under bank account. So two joint bank account, office expenses 30,000. Then we have the unsold goods were taken over by Kumar at an agreed value of rupees 20,000. So unsold goods were there in that business. So that has been taken over by the Kumar, that is the co-venture. So we are supposed to record on the credit side by Kumar's account. Unsold goods taken over 20,000. Other than that, we have Lakshman is entitled to a special commission of 5% on gross sales. So it is a special commission which is paying to Lakshman. It is also an expenditure for joint venture. So that expenditure we are supposed to take under debit side of the joint venture account. So that is 5% on gross sales. On total sales, we are supposed to take that 5%. So let us take in the name of two Lakshman account. So total sales is 9 lakh plus 6 lakh 50,000. So totally we have two sales. By adding it, we'll get 15 lakh 50,000. On that 5% commission we are supposed to take. So I'll get 77,500. Other than that, I don't have any other information which is related to expenditures and income. So we have one information that all balances were settled through joint bank account at the end. Whatever the money we are supposed to pay to the creditor, whatever the money we are supposed to receive from the debtor, so both will be finally settled through joint bank account. So at the end of the joint venture, the money will be paid to creditors, the money will be received from debtors. Now let us do the total. The total will be on more on credit side, 15,70,000, 15,70,000. The profit in the transfer to co-ventures account, 2,62,500. Now we are supposed to distribute. In the illustration, they have not given profit or loss ratio, but they have said it is on capital contribution. Whatever the capital contribution they have done, on that ratio we are supposed to distribute that. So I have done that ratio calculation. So 2,50,000 is to 1,50,000 is to 1 lakh. So you can see here Jayant, Kumar and Lakshman. So I have simplified it. I got a ratio of 5:3:2. So either by eliminating all the zeros, you can take 25 divided is to 15:10. So by simplifying more, I have taken 5:3:2. So let us distribute that profit in the ratio of 5:3:2. 2,62,500. For Jayant, it will be 1,31,250. Then for Kumar, 78,750. And for Lakshman, it will be 52,500. So these amounts supposed to transfer for co-ventures account. So before that, let us record with the creditors and debtors account. So A Limited, B Limited and C Limited, let us record that first. So let us complete A Limited account. So for this, just check whatever the entries are there under joint venture. First, just transfer that. So we have one entry on the debit side. You can see A Limited account credit purchase 5 lakh. So let us take or transfer that to A Limited account on the credit side. Joint venture account credit purchase 5 lakh. As in the question, they have said it is all the settlements will be done at the end of the joint venture. You can see here all the balance were settled through joint bank account at the end. So this is the creditors account. So we are supposed to, in the name of joint bank account, that will be paid at the end of the joint venture. So other than that, we don't have any entries related to A Limited. So let us do the total, that is 5 lakh 5 lakh. So same manner we are supposed to do for B Limited. So let us transfer the entry first. So B Limited is also a creditor. So let us see the joint venture account. On joint venture account, on the debit side, we have one entry, B Limited 3 lakh. Apart from that, we don't have any other B Limited entries. So that supposed to transfer on the credit side of B Limited in the name of joint venture account. So by joint venture account credit purchase with the amount of rupees 3 lakh. So apart from that, we don't have any entries related to B Limited on the joint venture account. So all the payments which will be paid at the end of joint venture. So this 3 lakh also will be paid at the end of joint venture business through joint bank account. So to joint bank account, 3 lakh will be paid to creditor. So totally will be 3 lakh on both the sides. Apart from that, we don't have any interest related to B Limited. So let us go with the C Limited, who is the debtor supposed to give money to the joint venture. So because we have joint venture has done sales. So let us transfer the entry first. So on the joint venture account, on the credit side, we have one entry by C Limited credit sale 6,50,000. That's supposed to transfer on debit side of C Limited by joint venture account credit sale 6,50,000. Other than that, one entry is related to C Limited, but it is not in the name of C Limited account. You can see on the debit side, joint bank account cash purchase from C Limited. It is not related to the C Limited account. That is the reason we are not taking it. So and the final settlement will be done. So it will be on the joint account. So on the credit side, total will be 6,50,000. So let us record with the co-ventures account. So first, always we are supposed to take the contribution which they have made while starting of the joint venture business. So in the joint venture business, in this illustration, they have given 3 co-ventures capital contribution, that is 2,50,000, 1,50,000 and 1 lakh. So let us record that in the name of joint bank account by joint bank account. For Jayant 2,50,000, for Kumar 1,50,000 and for Lakshman 1 lakh. Other than that, the entries we are supposed to take the transfer from joint venture account. So whatever the entries are related to co-ventures in the name of Jayant, Kumar and Lakshman, From those, if we are having any account on the joint venture account, that will be transferred to co-ventures account. So at the last, if we are getting any balance on any side, will be transferred to joint bank account. So let us transfer the entries from the joint venture account. On the debit side, we have one, that is to Lakshman account. You can see it is in the name of co-venture. So don't confuse with the creditor, debtor and co-ventures. So joint venture account commission, which is on only for on the column of Lakshman. Then we have profit. So that is also supposed to transfer on the credit side of co-venture account. So I have transferred it. Other than that, on the credit side, we have one entry under joint venture account. On the credit side, one co-venture account is there. So let us take that by Kumar's account, that is unsold goods taken over 20,000. So it is on the credit side. While taking on the co-venture account, we are supposed to take on debit side. Two joint venture account. So for Kumar column 20,000. Other than that, on the joint venture account, we don't have any entries related to co-ventures. And also under A's account, B's account and C's account, so we don't have any entries related to co-venture. Total will be more on credit side, same total on the debit side. So balance is transferred to joint bank account. For Jayant, 3,81,250. For Kumar, 2,08,750. For Lakshman, 2,30,000. And the last account we are supposed to prepare, that is joint bank account. So for this account, just transfer the entries related to joint bank name. So in the joint venture, on the debit side, we have two joint bank accounts. Let us take the first one. Two joint bank account, cash purchase from C Limited, that is 40,000. So let us record that entry on the credit side of joint bank account in the name of joint venture account. So amount of rupees 4 lakh. Then apart from that, on the debit side of joint venture, we have one more entry related to joint bank account. To joint bank account, office expenses 30,000. So it is on debit side. So let us take on credit side under joint bank account in the name of by joint venture, office expenses 30,000. Then on the credit side of joint venture account, we have one joint bank account, that is cash sales 9 lakh. So let us take that on the debit side to joint venture account, cash sales 9 lakh. Apart from that, we don't have any other joint bank account under joint venture account. So let us move on with other accounts. So which is A limited account, B limited account and C limited account. In those three accounts, if we are having joint bank account, then we need to take. First A account, we have one. On the debit side, we have joint bank account. That's supposed to transfer on credit side in the name of A limited 5 lakh. On the B limited also, we have one joint bank account, which is also on the debit side. So that we are supposed to transfer it on a credit side of joint bank account. So in the name of B limited with the amount of rupees 3 lakh. That is also credit purchase. It is also paid at the end of the joint venture. Apart from that, on the C limited account, we have one joint bank account. So that is a sales, credit sales, which is on the credit side of C limited account, that we are supposed to transfer to joint bank account on the debit side in the name of C limited, 6,50,000. So then apart from that, we need to check the entries related to joint bank account. Do we have any joint bank account on co-ventures account? So on the co-ventures account, on the debit side, we have one joint bank account. So let us transfer that on the credit side. So that is joint bank account balance. So 3,81,250, 2,08,750, 2,30,000. Let us transfer that on credit side. Jayant 3,81,250, Kumar 2,08,750, Lakshman 2,30,000. On the co-ventures account, on the debit side, we don't have any other joint bank account. On the credit side, we have one, that is the capital contribution. So that we are supposed to take on the debit side of joint bank account. So in the name of Jayant 2,50,000, Kumar 1,50,000 and Lakshman 1 lakh. Other than this, we don't have any entries related to joint bank account under co-ventures account. Now we are supposed to do the total. The total on both the sides should be equal. On the debit side, total will get an amount of rupees 20,50,000. Same total we'll get on the credit side, 20,50,000. I hope you guys have understood that illustration. I'm giving one more illustration for you guys to solve. Akash and Ashwin. So this is also a question paper related sum. So please solve it, and if you are having any doubts, please mention in the comment section. And while solving this illustration, so careful with the creditors and debtors. So apart from that, one information we have, that is machinery sold for rupees 60,000. So in the starting they have purchased for 80,000 and they have sold for 60,000. And whatever the assets taken over by the co-ventures, on the same manner only we need to treat this. We are not going to consider any profit or any loss for those assets sold, because whatever the value which is sold, that is 60,000, value of that machinery is 80,000. We are not going to consider that 20,000 as loss, because that 20,000 amount may be used for business purpose. If an asset used for business, then the value of that asset will decrease automatically. In the same manner, here in this illustration, we are not going to take any profit or loss which is on that machinery. So take it as it is, how we used to consider for other problems. Other than that, all other informations are similar to what we have done in the earlier sessions.